Hello, Francesca here, going to talk to you about the colour potential cards, and we're going to do a 4-card reading today. So we've got 2 left and right, and if you remember with masculine and feminine, we took the feminine side of everyone's personality, not just women, to be the left and the masculine to be the right. Remember the orb and the scepter? So the emotional, your interior emotional world on the left, and then on the right, you're going out into the world, action, doing things. Now, the top and the bottom, the top is going to be your spiritual world. So your connection with whatever, the world, the universe, God, Gaia, higher consciousness, your intuition, whatever you feel you connect to. And then the lower one is going to be your physical self. So the state of your physical being. It's said that we're a bridge between animals and the angels. We're the bit in the middle. We've got the physicality of the animal and the spirituality of the angels. Which is not to say animals don't have spirituality, because I think they do. But anyway, that's the general thought. So either pick one area, your feminine side, your masculine side, your spiritual side, your physical side, one that you might be thinking is in need of a little tweaking, particularly with the masculine and the feminine. If you've got a niggle on your left side of your body, that might be an indication of an emotional interior issue. If you have a niggle on the right hand side of your body, that might be an indication of going out there in the world, action issue. So pick whichever one you want, or maybe you want to choose all 4, see the 4 aspects of yourself. So we're going to go through each of the 4 cards. As you know, I don't know what they are, so we share them together. So let's start off with the first one, which is your feminine side. Okay, your interior emotional side, how you cope with emotions, how you cope with living emotionally in the world. And this is, oh, wow. So that is purple, and it is leadership. Purple is the colour of highest vibration. All the colours that we see are on the electromagnetic spectrum, which is this long. All vibrational waves. And in the middle, there's a tiny bit which we see as colour. Now, I've talked about different colours having different vibrations. Well, purple, or violet as it would be, is the highest vibrational colour. The next vibration on the electromagnetic spectrum is ultraviolet, which we can't see, but certain animals can see. They have it in their urine, so they can mark their track back to their burrow. Anyway, I will do a whole thing about colour another time. Back to purple. They think that early man could not see purple because he could not access that vibration. So as a result, purple is a very high colour. It's the colour of the crown chakra. We'll be coming on later to what's connecting us to our higher self. But in this case, it's leadership. Now, purple is used in Roman times. It was really difficult to produce. It's produced from tiny little mollusk shells. So it was very expensive to produce. So only senators could wear purple togas. Byzantine princesses gave birth in purple rooms. So it's always been this colour of the highborn, the rulers, the high church, purple. So you need a very small bit of it. So leadership. The reason leadership is purple is because if you are leading, you are naturally at the front. But this leadership isn't about being led. This leadership is about you leading yourself. So is there something in your emotional side, in your emotional life at the moment, that is requiring you to lead yourself? Is there some kind of emotional arena where you're not feeling fully yourself, fully realised, fully seen? Could a little bit of leadership, a little bit of purple, help you with that? And just just the tiniest drop. Remember that poem, when I am old I will wear purple. Why purple? Because purple's quite a scandalous colour, quite a powerful colour. So you only need a tiny, tiny bit of it. So think about your emotional interior world. Where is there somewhere that a little bit more leadership by yourself would help? That's good. This is, I feel this is going to be a powerful reading. Okay, now to the masculine side. Remember, we both have masculine and feminine. The masculine side, the right-hand side, that's you out in the world. That's you taking action. Right, let's see what this is. Ah, white, order. Now, if you saw my last video reading, I was so thrilled to get this card. This card excites me so much. I adore order. I talked about that. I also talked about people who hate order and want to run screaming from it, going, no, you're going to imprison me. What I want to say is that order is not about your mother telling you to tidy your bedroom. It is not the school timetable. It is not something that is imposed on you, and it absolutely is not tidiness. Order is whatever you want order to be. So your sense of order might look chaotic to another person, but if that's how you feel ordered, then that works for you, okay? So do not let this be imposed upon you. Let go of all the orders you've had in your life that have been imposed upon you, and choose your order for today. And that you know when you're in order, when things feel calm. It's white, it's calm, it's almost clinical. So something in your masculine side, in your going out there into the world, needs a bit of order. Is there something that you're trying to get out into the world? Are you trying to get out into the world? Again, quite a scary time at this coming out of lockdown phase. Could a little bit of order, could a little bit of just taking the next step help you? This is just one step. This is not, doing your entire filing system or sorting out all those things you were going to take to the charity shop when they closed at the beginning of lockdown. This is about your order. So have a think. If you've picked this masculine card or this is really speaking to you, have a think about this issue. There's a disorder in there somewhere. It's probably pretty small. It may be that the next step you're taking is too big and you need a smaller step in between. But think about it. You will know when you get there, when you have created order, because it will feel calm and quiet, but very, very clear. Oh, I'd like to have order in every reading. I'm just warning you now, but as we know, it's not up to me. So, not your mother telling you to tidy your bedroom. Or father, please don't let's be sexist. Okay, so now I think we will go to the physical side. The physical side. So this is your physical self. This is you, your health, your body, etc. What is this going to be? It's brown. Groundedness. Groundedness. This is literally about feeling your feet on the ground. Some of us can spend too much time in our heads. Some of us can spend too much time in our imagination. My husband tends to trip up over curbs a lot. It totally freaks our daughters out. And that's because he's not grounded. And it's so important to be grounded, to feel your feet on the ground, to feel the connection with roots. Feel the roots of your feet going to the ground. So if this is about your physical self, maybe you are a little ungrounded. Maybe because you've put on that lockdown weight, you're not willing to be in your body as much as would be helpful. It's rich, it's earthy. So yeah, this is good. It's rich, it's earthy. So are you feeling the rich and earthy feel of your physical body? Because we've got physical, we're going to go to the spiritual. Just like the masculine and feminine, the physical and the spiritual need to be balanced. If you're in the spiritual the whole time, then you're likely to get some kind of dis-ease going on in your body. Equally, if you're in the physical the whole time with no connection to the spiritual, then you're missing out on a whole range of life and opportunity. So these two need to be balanced, and these two need to be balanced. So ground yourself in your physicality. It's okay. It's okay. And the last one, spiritual. So this is your spiritual connection. What is this going to be? Can you see that? That is partnership. And it is cream. We had a cream card in the last reading. Now, I know I've said before that it took many years to get all the qualities I wanted with the colours and all the colours I wanted. And cream was quite difficult. And partnership is cream for a very, very prosaic reason. And that is because you very rarely eat anything, eat cream on its own. It's normally with something else, accompanied by something else. So that's a very prosaic reason for why partnership is cream. Partnership is extremely important to me. It's extremely important to my marriage. But this is about your spiritual side, our spiritual sides. And yeah, oh yeah, this is really, really good. Thank you. This is really, really good. Like I said before, with the physical side, if we're over in the spiritual side, then we're not connected to our physical. We might get some dis-ease. If we're not connected to the partnership side, to the spiritual side, then we're not connected to something beyond ourselves. And it's so important. It doesn't matter if you believe in God or a religion or the power of the universe or nothing like that at all. A connection, if you don't believe in anything outside yourself, believe in your own intuition. We've talked about this before. It's so strong, our intuition, and we don't use it enough. So this card is saying partner up with something outside of yourself, which sounds contradictory when I've just talked about intuition. But if you think of intuition as being something outside your physical sense that is leading you in a particular direction. I mean, animals use intuition all the time. They don't stay in dangerous situations for fear of offending somebody if they left. Us stupid humans absolutely do. So partner up with something outside of yourself. It could be a little bit of meditation. It could just be sitting quietly and feeling into your intuition. If you are a spiritual person, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you are a spiritual person, this is maybe saying, have you slightly disengaged from your spirituality during this very difficult time? Have you slightly given up on anything good coming from the outside? Partnership up with it again. Now cream, it's cream, so you need to be patient, waiting for the cream to come to the top of the milk. So this may take a little while to work on. And again, it's just a tiny thing. Just connecting with something outside of yourself. So I hope that speaks to you. So there we go. We've got the feminine side, leadership, the masculine side, order, the physical side, groundedness, and the spiritual side, partnership. I'm getting this more and more and more as this carries on. Partnership. Yeah, I think maybe it's got a little bit musty, a little bit fusty. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that now. I think you've got the point. So there we go, a 4-card reading. I hope you really enjoyed that, and thank you for joining me in colour.